beautiful.
If you go and take bark off now, you won't get the bark off. But when the springtime comes and it starts to really grow, you can rip the bark off it, big strips of it, right from the ground up to the top. Come back 3 months later and you won't even know where you took the bark.
Off the hauhere, is it?
No, off the mako mako.
Oh, mako mako.
Is that the one you want me to get? Is it mako mako?
No, maka maka. the mako mako, you remember it because the edge of the leaf is like a shark's tooth.
Yeah.
And that's where the bellbird gets his name. Because there's kore mako, it's his name, and mako mako and kaiko mako are the two favourite feeding trees for the bellbird.
Really?
You know, so if you want your bellbird, you grow lots of mako. Both the kaiko mako, which I haven't seen here, and the kore and the mako mako.
And they've both got that serrated leaf looking appearance.
Oh, no, the leaves are very different. They're just the berries.
Oh,
edible.
okay.
So that's the wine, otherwise known as wine.
Yeah.
The wine,
And you'll find that when it flowers in some places, especially colder places, all the leaves fall off just before the flowers come.
And what's the bark used for? Is it?
For making dye.
Oh, okay.
So when you're dyeing your pupu, if you put mako mako bark in, you get a shiny black. It makes the black shiny. So if you want to wash your hair, if you're going to the ball, or you wash your hair in water that's had mako mako leaves boiled in, and makes your hair all beautiful and shiny.
And the bath too.
And the bath makes you...
Do you do that, Pa?
What's that?
Do you do that, make your hair black and shiny?
Well, how about just shiny? Yeah, if you boil up the bark of the mako mako and wash your hair in it, and then you put your head in a bucket of the mud from the paru,
It doesn't
then
work.
your hair...
It does not work. I tried it.
Oh.
Your face is
You have to wash your hair with shampoo first to remove all the grease. It's your turutu.
Actually, no, I just tried the paru without the mako.
No, you've got to have the first stage. Yeah. So that's your turutu. It's very unusual for these berries to be so late. It's a beautiful little grassy plant, and you can plant it around your home, and if the kids or the mokos eat it, it won't do them any harm. Who wants to eat this one?
I already tried some. And I
That's
got
not
really
going to harm
sick.
you, is it? You sure? It looks pretty harmful, doesn't it?
What was that? What was the name of that again?
Turutu.
Turitu.
Quite tasty. Oh, right.
Yeah, up north you will also get tawhero, which has a similar leaf, but the leaves seem to be a bit rounder, and they're close cousins, and they do hybridise.
Kamahi and tawhero.
Aye. And the tricky thing is in Tauranga, the kamahi is called tawhero. Just to make life
That's right, the juvenile form is a lot different than the mature, isn't it? But the juvenile form can grow even on mature trees.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
remember.
Yep.
So what's the kamaki?
Yeah, that's the juvenile form of the kamahi.
Perhaps if we actually sunk New Zealand under the water again, we might have a new go. Better do better the next time round.
Kiss me, honey, honey, kiss me. Thrill me, money, must be funny in Irish man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money.
Making up a song here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, little Tanikaha Grove.
They just come in here and pass.
Rosewood comes from.
See, when the mingi mingi hasn't got a lot of light, the leaves are very big.
Okay.
But those are definitely kanuka. Yeah, and kanuka.
And this one is
totara.
totara.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Totara.
And you see the tuatura's got yellowish sort of stems, you know.
Mm.
So quite a productive little corner, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's another remu back there.
Oh yeah, that's the big mama. Oh, lovely, yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
So as you walk past this one, just feel how sandpapery the leaves are. But unfortunately there's no flowers left on it. It flowers from about November onwards and it's beautiful, beautiful. They call it the New Zealand gloxinia. But it's really good finding this plant here. It's a typical place to find it, sort of a dry, well protected area. And if you come back in the spring or early summer, got beautiful, beautiful flowers on it. And they look very un-New Zealand. You know, they can be quite bright burnt orange, sometimes reddish, sometimes pinkish, but burnt orange seems to be quite common.
How do you spell Turepo?
Turepo. Yeah.
Little flowers.
And the actual, the flowers are about 2 centimetres across. Now that's not another tree. Well, this is, I've not worked with it, but that's what they came up with. But it's wonderful to see it.
For this kind of thing, aren't they?
Oh, spray paint.
Nice little lichen, isn't it? Nice little lichen.
It's a blue lichen, is it?
Yeah.
In there with the
Ooh, it's
the
nice
rata.
and soft.
Oh, and it's a mamaku. There's the big rock down there.
Yeah. Great bluffs and all sorts of things. And there's another
Beautiful. Quite shiny.
Round stem, shiny leaves.
Caprosma lucida paper.
No,
Yeah?
it can't be.
Rangiora.
I wouldn't use it. It's not even.
Anna's very particular about her Rangiora.
Kleenex softener.
Paratanipa. Heaps of it.
Doesn't that look nice? Look, it's got little berries and stuff on it. Little
Yeah, so it has. Look at that.
lights. It lights being here. Paritanipa.
It's a type of nettle, that.
That's Paritanipa, is it?
A non-stinging nettle.
The others that went back said it's just a rock.
Just a rock.
They missed out such clean feet.
Like my jodhpurs.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Need your heart out, Zana. Cornelius negotiating the rock face.
Oh, Paratanipa.
Old Paritanipa. You could move in, hey? Because there'd be dry spaces and wet spaces.
Him Tarzan.
Yeah.
It's quite variable, like some people are long and thin, other people are sort of rounder.
So what's that one?
The same, tutu.
Tutu muckle.
Tutu muckle.
Or tuatua.
Oh, tortoise. Oh, yeah.
That's quite different to the other one,
And I think it looks like just a baby one, a juvenile one. But that's why if you go for certain key lost tribes over there.
Am I getting muddled up?
Tortoise. Okay. Well, look that up in the book when we're watching this video.
Parapara, what's the other name for parapara?
Oh, the tree of tuaho, or tohunga.
So we've got two valleys next to us. One is Tuatu and the other one is Parapara.
Well, the tuatu may refer to the cousin of the tanekaha, which is a tanekaha with much bigger leaves.
Yeah.
And that might be up there.
Okay.
And there's one growing at the lodge.
Yep. Yep.
Just outside the front door.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
so sauce.
Oh, ko tai mai ma uki atu.
Alright.
Yeah.